Bees and Revery Radio is the podcast where we talk about pollinator gardens, native plants, bees, butterflies, and biodiversity. We focus both on what we can do in our own backyards and current environmental issues when there is something that we can do together to make a difference, to protect bees, butterflies, and habitat here in the U.S. I'm LaDawna Howard. You might know me best from social media as Donna Likes Plants. I co-host this podcast with Emily Wayland, and sometimes we bring in special guests to help us share the best information and have some fun. Right now we're in the middle of season 1, and I want to let you know what you can expect over the next few episodes as we finish out this winter season. So far in this season, we've focused on a couple of themes. One theme has been monarch butterflies. The reason for that is because right now, the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has a public comment period open where you and I can leave comments in support of a proposal to list the monarch butterfly as threatened under the Endangered Species Act. The deadline for that is March 12th, and every comment really does make a difference. So if you haven't listened to those episodes yet, they're right here waiting for you. The other theme we've focused on, and will continue through the rest of this season, is what we can do in our own yards or with whatever land we may have stewardship over. So we've talked already about what's a native plant and why it matters, how to start a successful pollinator garden, and I'm really looking forward to the next few episodes that we have in this season of the podcast where we're going to talk about lawns, both what's behind the American obsession with an all-grass lawn and what are some alternatives to an all-grass lawn no matter where you live. So that's a fun sort of two-parter that we have coming up soon. We also have an episode coming up on bugs, quote, pests in the yard or garden, and some approaches to dealing with them. And we have a special episode coming up for spring equinox. I hope you enjoy the podcast, and I'd love to know what you think. You can contact us on social media at Bees and Revery Radio. Take note of the spelling of reverie that we use, which has a Y at the end. It's the old-fashioned spelling, the same that Emily Dickinson used in her poem To Make a Prairie, which inspired the title of our podcast. We release new episodes every Thursday, almost anywhere that you like to get your podcasts. Thanks for listening to Bees and Revery Radio.